Hello, hello, beauty-filled world. Shay Bryant here with you on Friday, May the 15th. Happy Venus Day. I don't know if you're aware that Venus has gone retrograde, so you might want to look into that. I am here to share some gratitude galore. Gratitude for my messy hair, for my sweatiness, for the backyard I just mowed, for the fact that I have a backyard and I have a house and I have all of this. So just sharing in gratitude. I can admit not every moment am I radiating gratitude, but I am right now. And Lord have mercy, if I anchor myself in that gratitude, it amplifies. And I feel so much better. I feel supported, I feel loved, and so I'm wanting to give voice to that. And in particular, my appreciation for you guys. The spiritual rebels, the renegades, the heart-centered, the sensitives, the ones who are wanting a new way. Thank you. Today I just finished up week 7 of my online spiritual awakening course. Excuse the motorcycles and all the cars. Called The Sovereign Shift, and our last live call was today. And it was such a powerful 7 weeks. And there was transformation, and there was so many questions that everyone was asking me. And so I want to come on here and talk about something awesome. In today's call, we really got into the word discipline. And it's not everybody's favorite word, discipline. However, the root of the word discipline is disciple. And I believe that we are in times of radical transformation and change, that we are in times of ascension and awakening, and that we are making a new way of living, a new way of being. That's how we change the world, from in here. So, how does that relate to discipline and disciple? Well, who and what are you currently a disciple of? Are you a disciple to the old way? Are you a disciple of your ego? Do you identify as a disciple of anything? Well, in today's call we talked about that the medicine of the world and the shift that we are making and the awakening that is occurring is that we are becoming living disciples of the heart, living disciples of the soul. Disciples of truth. And why is that radical? Why do we need rebels? Why do we need renegades, spiritual rebels? Well, because we are in times of an upheaval and in times of a shifting, and we are making the sovereign shift from domination and force, disconnected heads. You could call it patriarchy. It's not related to gender. We all have this within us. And we are making the radical shift to the heart and being heart-centered, recognizing that we are feeling beings, and that when we disconnect from our heart and we are just in our head, we are destructive as fuck. Right? That is our neuroses. That is our disease. We are diseased when we are trapped in our mind and our ego. We heal when we finally feel. When we feel it, when we own it, when we forgive it. That's the shift we're making. And some of you have already made that shift. And so I am calling you forth. Oh, we need you. We need the spiritual rebels, the spiritual renegades. Maybe you're the black sheep of your family. Maybe you have lived life on the edge. Maybe you do it differently. And I'm here to say, thank you. Thank you for doing it differently, for living in a different way, for staying true to yourself, even when challenged, maybe even challenged violently in this world. Because I know that's been my experience. When you stay true to heart, when you speak to heart, yeah, you might be challenged by that. The majority is not yet heart-centered. The majority is still believing in paradigms of force and domination. And if we want to actually create the change in the world, we must be the change in the world. We must take the holy journey from a disconnected head to a connected heart. So yeah, we desperately need these living examples of people like you who are heart-centered, who are empathetic, who are wanting to expand in compassion. I'm calling you forth. I'm calling you out. I'm saying thank you and keep going. It is time to rise. And so in the Sovereign Shift, we were talking about that. You know what? The only disciple the only tradition, the only lineage, the only path that I am a disciple of is the heart, is love. And so in my own journey, some of you know, I have been on the yoga path for about 25 years. It has been my primary spiritual practice. And yet I have had to go through some radical upheavals and throwing out a lot of the teachings, a lot of the ways of the teachings. Things like, don't ask, just do what I say. No more of that. I am a disciple of the heart, and I listen to my heart. And if this is not in the direction of my heart, I don't go there. It's about reclaiming your own spiritual sovereignty. If you can feel in your heart that it's the wrong way to go, then you just need the strength to stand in that. This is absolutely the time for the spiritual warrior, and not some egoic warrior of domination and all the same old way. This is a spiritual warrior who doesn't feel the need to defend, who doesn't feel the need to attack, because they have found ground and sovereignty within. You guys know I come on here on the regular inviting you to step out, to step forward, to step more into your sovereignty. And I think it's pretty obvious why we need this. So, are you a disciple to the old, to the dead? What rituals, what beliefs, what ways of doing are you still holding allegiance to? Even though your heart and your soul is saying there's a different way. Can you shift your allegiance? Can you become a disciple of yourself? Not your ego self, not your false self. Can you become a disciple of your own heart? That's the path, you guys. Is it easy? No. Is it for everybody? Oh, hell no, because it's not easy. But some of you are feeling the call. Those of you that are spiritual rebels, maybe you're a mystic. Maybe you just feel more. Maybe you don't even have labels for it. You don't need labels for it. We are moving out of labels. It's about the energy, you guys. It's about what's in here. So, I invite you, I call you to action. Stand and rise and know your worth and your holiness of being heart-centered. Thank you for that. If you would like to continue that journey, because we need you, then I invite you to reach out, because I have an offering for you. I have an offering for the mystic. I have an offering for the spiritual rebel. I have an offering for that heart renegade, and it's called Pilgrim Within. It's an opportunity to step into sovereignty, to seize your sovereignty here now in 2020. Yeah, this year. This 2020. We begin at the end of this month, and we consciously journey from summer solstice to winter solstice. And over those 7 months, we take a journey through ourselves and through the world, through the 7 chakra temples that are within you. This is about exploring yourself. It's about healing yourself. It's about healing your wounds of how you don't want to be seen in the world or vocalize your opinion, your heart-centered opinion. It's about being in community so that you feel tribe, so that you feel accountability, so that you feel support, so that you feel like you can step into that in the world. And this is about taking action. The old way was to isolate and do spiritual teachings on your own. That's not the assignment anymore. The assignment is now collaboration, it is community, it is connection. And that's exactly what Pilgrim Within is. Over the 7 months, we meet live on every full moon and new moon. And I have found no practice would be more radical than that in my own life. Is tuning into myself, tuning into reality, stopping the mind-made world and say, I am here now. And to remind and to center myself to my holy mission, which is to awaken to love, and to become an example of that in the world, so that I can assist anyone else who is willing to reduce their suffering. If you are feeling that call of your heart, especially right now, because I know you're feeling it, because you guys are telling me, and I'm feeling it. If you're feeling the call to step into self-sovereignty, into heart sovereignty, into saying, yeah, you know what, there is a different way, and you know what, I'm made for this. I am made for this moment. But you do need community, you do need support, you do need accountability, and I've got all that for you. Pilgrim Within, the cutoff is Memorial Day, okay? So you've got 11 days. I'm going to be coming on here live for the next 11 days to call you forth, to call you out. We need you. Information is at shaybryantwellness.com, Pilgrim Within. I have payment plans. I have discounts. We will make it work because I want you to be involved. So the price tag is online, but I will work with that, okay? Because this is of immense value, as in we need you. You are the value. You can see that Pilgrim Within is like a training ground. Yes, for the spiritual rebel, for the heart-centered, for the sensitive, for the empath. We need you. And I would be honored, I would be overjoyed to pilgrimage with you. Cutoff is Memorial Day. We start on Sunday, May 31st. If 2020 has got you down, show it. Rise. Stand up. Become. We need you. You have within you the medicine. You have within you the future. You have within you the seeds of the new earth that we are birthing. I'm calling us together. Let's do this. Let's heal, let's feel, let's stand, let's rise, let's change this. You are invited. Please reach out with any questions. People are signing up. We're getting on board. We've got an awesome crew, and I feel like you might be a match. Reach out, let me know. Other than that, enjoy your Venus day. Today is Friday. As I was saying, Venus is in retrograde. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, you guys. Sending you tons of love. I'll be coming on here live tomorrow because I'm going to be in Nashville filming for Pilgrim Within with my awesome team, making you guys some awesome videos. So, I'll be on here live tomorrow. Sending immense love, joy, support. Thank you. You guys help me stay the course. I invite you to do the same. Rock out.